Okay, so for my honors, I've read the book The Burning Plain and Other Stories by Juan Rulfo. So basically this book is about different stories put in together into just one book. The first story is Macario. The second story is called They Gave Us the Land. The third story is called The Hill of the Comadre. Uh, the other ones is called We're Very Poor. Another one is The Man. At Daybreak. Talpa. The Burning Plain. Tell them not to kill me. Lubina. The night they left him alone. Remember. No dogs bark. And lastly, it's called Paso del Norte. This book is really interesting because there's basically short stories which, because they're short, contain different kind of stories. Some of the stories are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages long, and others can be more like 10, 12 pages. What I would like to focus on about this book is this short story called Macario. I would like to read this part of the book. When she takes me out, it's to go to church to hear the mass. There she sits me down next to her and ties my hands with the fringe of her shawl. I don't know why she ties my hands, but she says it's because they say I do crazy things. One day they found me hanging somebody. I was hanging a lady just to be doing it. I don't remember, but then Godmother is the one who says what I do, and she never goes about telling lies. Basically, this short story is about a little boy who apparently does things, but then later on doesn't remember anything he does, so they have to tie him up because he went, this one day he went on and was hanging a lady. And also when he goes out to the streets, people like to throw him rocks because of the way he is. He has this lady called Felipa who takes care of him and likes to breastfeed him when he's going to sleep, and she tells him that he needs to behave good because if not he won't go to heaven, and the boy is really scared, and that's why he goes to church and tells God to forgive him. Another thing would be that it says in here that the little boy likes to bang his head on the floor, and it doesn't hurt because it's really hard, and that's also like a punishment for him being bad. So this is the story I like the most of all of them, and I would recommend this book because it's basically short stories which are not long, and you won't get bored of them. So you can read a story a day or maybe two, since they're kind of short, and you won't read stories there. They have some kind of weird things, but are captivating, and the book is not that long. So I would recommend. The stories are really weird but interesting because you can say how can a writer just come out with this kind of ideas for a book, but then Juan Rulfo in his biographies mentioned that he decided to write stories because he couldn't find books that would fulfill what he was looking for in a book. So he just decided to come up with his own book that had included what he actually wanted from a book. So people out there, go buy the book or get it from the library, and you'll love reading this book.